We're here with Penn State track and field head coach Beth Alford-Sullivan. First meet of the year, the Penn State indoor relays. Coach, just take us through the meet today. How do you think things went for first meet of the year?
Very, very well, actually. To be honest with you, we often open up well. This is the best we've ever opened up. Across the board, from running, jumping, to throwing, we were really very, very sharp. We had some great performances of Yvonne Britton, who was redshirted last year indoor, came out, ran 8:27 in the hurdles, just a great opener. Alex Kenny, I think, is top 5 in our all-time list with the 681 in the 60-meter dash today, coming in from the football squad. And then we turned around and had Steve Wythe triple jump 52.2, which is going to be one of the top marks in the country at this point in the season. So we're really, really pleased with how the day went, and the relays were great. People were very competitive. It was just a really good and exciting atmosphere in here today.
What events have stood out to you the most?
Probably the men's triple jump with Steve. We've been anticipating he'd have a 52-foot jump, and he pulled it off today and had some great attempts at even bigger marks. And then I would also say Mahogany Jones ran some great stuff today as well. She ran in the relay, she ran the open 60, and then you turn around, and I was very anxious for Yvonne since she had not run last year indoors, so that was exciting too. Plus, you know, we opened up Robbie Crease and Brandon Kidder and Zayvon Watkins. All of those guys are All-Americans from last year, so they ran some relays, had some fun today. They looked great. Will Barr opened up at probably 10 feet further than he did a year ago, and he was an All-American a year ago, so we're pleased.
Obviously, you mentioned a lot of athletes already. Is there anyone who particularly stood out who kind of stepped up today?
You know, probably Kia Seymour. You know, Kia, it's her birthday today too. They're singing over there. You know, she really had, she just demonstrated the heart of what it takes to be a Nittany Lion. You know, she ran a couple of relays and just took charge of those relays and had some phenomenal splits. I think she split 52.9 in the 4x4. Just great stuff.
How's this meet going to prepare you for the rest of the season?
This one is a big deal to us this year because we really feel like we've got a good couple of teams this year. So for us to come in and kind of have the guns blazing today, that was a big deal. We didn't, you know, some years we kind of started off and say, oh, it's a little bit of a get started and have a rust buster and see how we're going to be this year. This year we know we're good, and for these kids to come in and put together those performances on the first day, it was great.
Now, what do you think you need to still work on going forward?
We've got to stay healthy. I mean, that's the #1 thing. You know, we know where we live, it's cold and it's winter, and the flu bug is always a threat, and we've got to be careful of just, you know, running ourselves down a little bit with school starting and all that kind of stuff. We also just have to be careful, you know, in making good decisions in training and all that kind of stuff. So health is always a concern for a track and field coach. We've got to keep our kids healthy. The other side of it is we can't lose any energy. We have a drive between now and Big Tens, which is the final day of the Big Ten Championship is March 1st. So we're under 2 months, but that's a long time to keep the energy up. So where we are today and where we want to be, we have to keep the energy up.
All right, thank you very much, Coach.
Yeah, thank you.